Here is the shark Miss Lynette showed you earlier when we did red crab, red crab. What do you see? I see a gray shark looking at me. And this is that gray shark that I drew. And he's got all of his sharp teeth. All of his sharp teeth right here. And we're going to draw something almost like that. All right? But I'm going to tell you guys the facts that I found about the shark first. So, first one we've already said a lot. Sharks have a lot of teeth, and they have a lot of sharp teeth. And sharks eat fish and animals. That's what they use those sharp teeth to do, is eat those fish and animals. And remember in our story, it told us that sharks eat other sharks. And then sharks can smell very well. So if there's something miles and miles away in the water, they can smell it because their nose works very good. And then sharks swim fast. They know how to swim very fast. Shark babies are called, what do you think a shark baby would be called? What's a guess? If I had to guess, I would say maybe a sharky, maybe a little shark, maybe a baby shark. Those are some guesses that you could have that would be good guesses. But shark babies are called pups. Pups. Just like some of our other animals. I remember when we did winter animals, there was some babies that were called pups. And when dogs have babies, they are called puppies. And sometimes they call them pups. So there is a picture of the shark, and there are the facts. And I will make sure this is in the video, so if your family wants to read it to you again, they can read it to you. All right, I'm going to show you what we are going to do next. You can use a pencil, you can use a marker, or you can use a regular pen or even a crayon, but I don't have a crayon out here with me right now. I'm actually going to use my pencil, and we're going to make some zigzag lines that look like shark teeth. So you make these little zigzag lines like this, up and down, kind of like you're making triangles, but not closing them off. And this is called a zigzag line. And if you know how to make a zigzag line like this, that will help you learn how to make certain letters that have lines just like that. So make a couple zigzag lines going sideways, going up and down, and make sure they're pointy. Don't make them round, make them pointy, because sharks have pointy teeth, not round teeth, pointy teeth. All right, so how about you make 3 zigzag lines? You can make big zigzags, or you can make tiny zigzags if you want. And then, after I'm done, I'm going to show you with a pencil or with a pen, so it has a smaller tip. You can take all these, see all these points? How it comes down into a point right here like this. This is a point. That's a point, point, point. That means it comes down together and makes a sharp point. You can count each of those, so you can write down the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Write down as many numbers as you know how. Even if you write all the way to 50. If you know how to write to 50, write to 50. If you know how to write to 3, write to 3. If you can write to 20, go ahead and write to 20. Miss Lynette might not be writing these numbers in order because I'm saying the numbers out of order. It's making me want to write them. So see how each point I put a letter, not here where it's opened up, down here where there's a point. I wrote some numbers. So write as many numbers as you can, counting those. And then, if you know how to draw a big zigzag line, or if you don't know how to draw the zigzag yet, you can have your family do it, but make a big zigzag line like this. You could probably make 2 on your paper. So make 3 little ones and then make 2 big ones. Okay, see that? We made 3 tiny zigzags like shark teeth, and then we made 2 big ones. And what we're going to do is take our scissors and we're going to cut out that zigzag line. Start with this one on the outside of the paper first. So you're going to learn how to turn your scissors and turn your paper at the same time to cut that zigzag. Like this, like this. You have to keep turning it back and forth, cut that zigzag line out. All right, and then so far I have one paper that kind of looks like some giant shark teeth. Now I'm going to cut out my next one here. Keep turning your paper back and forth to follow that zigzag line. Okay. So now this one kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern smile, but it also has the points that could be shark teeth. So we have 2 of these. And then look at this. This also has some points down there. So if you want to take a piece of paper, let's see what I have here. And you can glue it onto a piece of paper. Maybe not the big one because you won't be able to really see it, but you can glue it on another piece of paper here. I don't remember how this was. I accidentally cut this one off. So that's all right. We don't have to glue that one. So then, if you want, glue your shark teeth onto a colored piece of paper. If you have it, it will show up better. You'll be able to see the points. And now that these are bigger, I can show you what I mean by the points. And then we can count those. And I'll show you a word we can write with our shark teeth on our paper. Okay, so you cut out some zigzags, and now it shows the point. See, this is a point. This is a point. It comes down to a point. Not like a point in a game where, oh, I won a point. This is where it comes, 2 lines come down and they meet at a point. Okay, so you glue your shark teeth down, and then you choose a marker, a pencil, a crayon, whatever it is you want to write with, and you can write shark. S-H-A-R-K. So I wrote shark on the first one. And you can write it over here on the same one, or you can write it down here if you want. Teeth. Shark teeth. I wrote it on one on each one. Okay, so we have shark starts with what letter? S. H-A-R-K. And teeth. What does teeth start with? What letter is that? T. E. E. T. H. So that's the word shark teeth. And if you want to count the points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one has 4 points. If you count the points on your little ones that you wrote, you're going to have a lot more. I stopped at 20, and there's a lot more than 20. Okay? So you can write 3 small zigzag lines like shark teeth. You can write 2 big zigzag lines, or you can have your family write it for you if you need. Cut them out, glue them onto a piece of paper, and you're going to spell shark teeth. And anytime you do a project on paper, that paper always needs to have your name, because we need to know who to give it to. Right now you're at home and they know it's either yours or maybe a brother or sister, but I want you guys to get used to writing your name, because when you go to school, your paper always has to have your name so they know who to give it back to and you can take it home. So Miss Lynette wrote her name. And remember, yesterday we made the beach and the sand. We had one white paper and we colored the brown sand and we colored the blue ocean. Or the other one where I had brown paper, I glued brown paper onto the blue paper and we have the sand and the ocean. And I told you every day you're going to draw the ocean animal we're talking about on there. And you just do your best work. Even if you think, I didn't think I could draw a shark, but I sat down, I looked at a shark, and I did my best. It's not perfect, but hey, you guys can tell it's a shark and we're able to talk about it. So I'm going to get our ocean and sand paper and I'm going to draw my shark on there. And then you guys hopefully got to do that and you're going to add your shark also. If not, just listen to the information, learn the words, learn the letters, and you can make the projects later when you and your family have time. Okay, hope you have lots of shark fun. See you next time. All right, here is our sand and our ocean. This is the one I colored with the marker, and we have our crab from yesterday who's on there. And here's the construction paper one with our crab on there. I'm going to draw the shark today, and the shark stays in the water. So I'm going to draw the shark in the water. I'm going to look at the other one I drew already. And let's see. He's got kind of a nose, and then his mouth goes like this and like this because he's got sharp teeth. And then he's got some fins back here and some fins back here. He's got that fin on his head. He's got sharp teeth, sharp teeth. He's got his eye. He's got his fin down here. And he's got another fin. And he's got these 3 lines behind his eye. Not my best work, but hey, you guys can tell it's a shark, right? So there's my shark in the water. There's my crab in the beach. Now, if I drew the shark in the water, you guys would not be able to see him. So what I'm doing is drawing them on white paper and then cutting them out and putting them on the beach. Let me get those sharp teeth and this, and then come all the way back here to his fins back here. This one is not the best looking shark at all. He's kind of a goofy looking shark, but that's all right, because as long as you do your best work, that's all we need. And once you add the sharp teeth, they all kind of look like a shark no matter what. And his fin down here to swim. Not my best shark ever, but oh well. He looks like a shark, so we're going to glue him in the water. And then we will find out what ocean animal are we doing tomorrow. So he's down here swimming in the water. So here we go. Red crab, what do you see? I see a gray shark looking at me. And the one we can draw on paper. Red crab, what do you see? I see a gray shark looking at me. And we will draw the rest of the animals or glue them on. See you tomorrow. Have a fun day. And thank you for coming and learning about sharks with me.